Operation Harkat Yolo, Persian for front straightening, was a two-part military operation involving NATO ISAF and Afghanistan government forces against the Taliban as part of the war in Afghanistan. In late October 2007, Regional Command North along with Afghan National Army and Afghan National Security Forces launched its first major operation against hostile forces in the northern provinces. It was composed of about 2,000 coalition troops from Afghanistan, Norway, Germany, Italy, Spain, and Hungary, and its purpose was to oust Taliban militants from several locations in the Gaur Mach district, Faryab province, and Faizabad, Badakhshan province, wherefrom they had operated and caused a number of ANA and coalition casualties since early summer of 2007. The offensive followed threats of senior Taliban officers to expand the insurgency to the relatively peaceful north. Operation Harkat Yolo I was launched in late October and was composed of about 160 German paratroopers and 400 Afghan National Army soldiers. Its aim was to identify Taliban hideouts in the Badakhshan province and to drive the militants out of the district. The second stage of the offensive, Operation Harkat Yolo II, was launched on November 1. Warnock, ISAF forces detained several suspected insurgents on the first day of the operation, accused of having organized several attacks on ISAF troops, including a suicide attack which seriously injured 3 Germans in October. It was composed of about 900 members of the Afghan National Army, 260 Norwegian Army troops from 2nd Battalion/Brig N and Kystgerkommandon, 300 German troops, several dozen Italian troops, and some Hungarian and Spanish troops. Intelligence gathered by reconnaissance planes indicated the presence of about 300 Taliban forces in Gaur Mach. Between November 1 and November 6, Norwegian and German ISAF forces along with Afghan security forces battled Taliban insurgents in the Gaur Mach district, northwest Afghanistan, in what was described as active warfare by the Norwegian Department of Defense. The insurgents suffered a number of casualties while no casualties were reported for ISAF/Afghan National Army Force. The exact death toll had not yet been disclosed as of November 9, but according to Norwegian news reports between 45 and 65 insurgents were killed in action. The German Ministry of Defense verified a further 14 hostile fighters killed in action. NATO aircraft provided close air support during the operation, which ended on November 6/7. During the mission, a Norwegian sniper with the 2nd Battalion hit one of the Taliban insurgents from a distance of 1,380 meters on the first shot, using a Barrett MA2A1. Another Norwegian sniper team shot and killed a Taliban insurgent from a distance of approximately 2,010 meters, although not a first-round hit. Several targets were engaged with the Barrett, some of them almost 3,000 meters away. In the aftermath, a Norwegian soldier was killed in an IED attack in Maymana on November 8. Subsequent to the battle, a number of soldiers from the Norwegian Military Observer Team Navy, unit made up of soldiers from the Kystgerkommandon, were awarded the U.S. Army's Commendation Medal, for their efforts in expelling the Taliban from the Gaur Mach district. Operation Harkat Yolo was the combat debut of the CV-90 armored vehicle, used by the Norwegian Army.